In 2014, we began by looking at the courthouse square and seeing 80% of the buildings there were vacant.
I was sitting in my insurance office one day, and over the past few years I'd noticed the deterioration of the downtown area, and the turning factor for me was when my family came in from Western Kentucky and they asked me, what happened to your town? What happened to your community? So that kind of jump-started me and had me really think more about it, and I was embarrassed. I really was.
We knew that we, as a city, had to take an initiative to get people to buy in, to get property owners to clean up their buildings. As we were shaping our downtown into the vision that we had as a Main Street program, we knew that we wanted a mix of retail, a mix of restaurants. We wanted our downtown to become a destination. It goes hand in hand with the Wildlife Center, with Boone's Ridge that is opening in 2023. And we knew that we had to make some investment to make our downtown a destination. And we're doing that with our streetscape project that is happening right now. It's something that's been in the works for 6 years. When we were having these vision meetings, these vision forums in Pineville, we realized that we were going to have to make a much larger investment into our downtown than what we were originally set out to do. And so we started with an aggressive incentive package. And the incentive package included a tax moratorium, which freezes the property value of a property for 5 years. We had, I think, 6 different properties that implemented the moratorium, and all are full with business now. And I'm happy to say that in 2022, as we look back at that square that was 80% vacant, it's 100% full. And the businesses that chose Pineville to start are still in business. All of those businesses that are still in business are the ones that took advantage of our incentive package.
My name is Gina Wilson, and I am one of the owners of Sauce Restaurant. And we are actually currently sitting in our first and original location. My husband and I were the only owners of Sauce Restaurant, and our story kind of began in Lexington, Kentucky. So we both grew up in southeastern Kentucky. My husband from the Pineville area and myself from the London area. He was always in restaurants, I was always in marketing. So it was time for us to marry our passions and create a restaurant. And 25 years in Lexington, that felt like an area to start. And the doors just didn't open. And so we started to look outside of Fayette County. We kind of were in Pineville one day and we saw that they were doing a renovation process, and it really caught our eye. We started meeting with the leaders of Pineville, and what really impressed me is that they didn't just have a spreadsheet and they didn't have the words. They were actually checking items off of their list as they completed them, which meant to me that they were working their plan. That was in 2017. We're sitting here in 2022, and it just fills me with such pride. I think this blueprint for success can be used in many, many towns. It just starts by doing the big ask, asking businesses to come in, asking small businesses to start here, to consider their towns, because that's what we did. I'm so thankful and grateful. Pineville will always be special in our heart. We're just so tickled now to see them getting to put the bow on their big vision and their plans.
The plans that we made in 2014 and 15 and that whole era that we were planning a lot here, I see that a vision statement that we had at that time was to see Pineville as a bustling community that reflects on our history, but remains progressive to move forward. And I think that's exactly what we've done here. It's very satisfying and gratifying to walk downtown now and see all the businesses full and see the work going on, the work that we set out to do many years ago now, that it's all coming to fruition here in Pineville.
Part of our partnerships here and why we are so happy to be in southeastern Kentucky are groups like SOAR. They have been absolutely incredible in partnering with businesses like us.
There were a lot of different silos in this region, and every city was trying to do their own thing. But because of organizations like SOAR, we all work together now. We share ideas, we see what other people are doing that is successful and what people are doing that's not. And we're able to pull from each other for other communities that are looking at our downtown and looking to be inspired to revitalize their own community. I can't reiterate enough the importance of staying positive. Honestly, I don't think that we believed 8 years ago that half of what we've been able to do could be done. And we're starting to see not only Pineville, but you drive around southeastern Kentucky and all of eastern Kentucky, and everyone's got something. They've got a seed planted, in their downtowns. People are taking pride back into these mountains, and you're seeing beautiful things come of the seeds that were planted by organizations like SOAR.
If you're considering opening a business in southeastern Kentucky, I would encourage you to reach out to the SOAR group and look for their guide to entrepreneurship.